Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for inviting me over here to share with you some of the things we are doing at Crescent Girls' School. In fact, I'm really very privileged. My colleagues were full of envy when I told him that I'm conducting a lecture at NUS. Just a joke. Okay, so anyway, yes, I'm from Crescent Girls' School. And okay, to start off, I think most of us would agree that there are overwhelming evidences that students nowadays learn very differently. All right, they are called the digital natives, while we are called the digital immigrants. And I think technology itself is already part and parcel of their lifestyle. All right, so how do we come in to bridge this digital divide? In my sharing, please allow me to focus on three things. The first one, of course, is how MOE actually prepares the students. Secondly, how IDA and industry partners play their part. And of course, how schools have transformed with the introduction of all this technology. And of course, for me, I'll be focusing more on our Crescent experience. Okay, in fact, MOE already started preparation since '97, when the first IT master plan was rolled out. And during that time, basically the focus was on the provision of basic ICT infrastructure, as well as very basic ICT training for teachers. So that one took 6 years. The second master plan for ICT was implemented in 2003. And the focus itself, you can see more innovative and effective use of technologies within the classroom itself for teaching and learning. And of course, establishing basic ICT standards for students. So the MOE basically wants to monitor how much or how effectively the students have learned the ICT skills. Okay. And this year, we are going on to the third ICT master plan. In fact, there are a lot of very exciting initiatives. I think one of them will be this more professional development for teachers. And of course, there will be opportunities for more one-to-one personal learning scenarios in schools. Okay, throughout the long journey itself, MOE is strongly being supported by Infocom Development Authority of Singapore in the area of making of policies and guidelines, as well as technology planning and project management. Of course, in terms of the partners coming in, they come in with the technology transfer. There are many examples of these partnerships. One of the most recent ones, I think most of you might have heard of, is the launch of this Future Schools at Singapore project. In fact, the consortiums selected by MOE, IDA, and the schools are made up of many overseas as well as local vendors. With the support of MOE, IDA, and industrial partners, how have schools actually transformed themselves and harnessed IT for teaching and learning? Let me now share with you our Crescent IT journey. In fact, Crescent is very privileged to be one of the few schools to be right in the forefront since 1997 itself. The Backpack.net initiative in 2004 sees CGS as the first school in the world to implement a one-to-one tablet PC program to the entire cohort of Set 1 students. With our achievements and successes, we were conferred as one of the 3 Microsoft Mentor schools around the world, as well as one of the 6 future schools in Singapore. So I can't bring all of you to Crescent Girls, so let me just show you a short video clip on how actually teaching is being done at our school.
Ubiquitous access to learning resources is shaping the way students at Crescent Girls learn. As part of the Backpack.net initiative, Crescent Girls School launched the Mobile Learning, also known as M-Learning, with the support of Infocom Development Authority, Microsoft and Ministry of Education Singapore in 2004. Tablet PC has become an intrinsic part in the lives of 1,000 secondary students at Crescent Girls School, spanning over 3 cohorts. Everywhere you turn in this fully wireless campus, you can see students engaging in independent learning using the limitless resources available on the internet to enhance their learning. The tablet PC provides a seamless integration between technology and curriculum. The students could complement the materials in the digital textbooks with the teachers' self-developed learning materials, internet resources, learning objects, and customized software to enable a one-stop, anywhere, anytime personalized learning. The inking feature of the tablet PC has also created new possibilities for student learning. Not only are students able to write on the screens of their tablet PC for note-making, just like what they were used to in the paper and pen mode, other creative uses of the inking feature by the students were born. At the end of 2004, the students began to use their tablet PC for digital art. Some enterprising students even put their talent to good use and made money from producing products such as bookmarks, posters, and calendars. In 2005, many exciting animated videos were used as a means for students to articulate their thoughts and feelings on teenage angst and social issues in relationships. The students' voices as expressed through the videos soon became powerful learning objects used by teachers to discuss the social issues confronting teenagers during their character education lessons. This has indeed opened up a totally different dimension in engaging student learning by giving them a voice in designing their own lessons. For teachers, there has been a heightened awareness on understanding how students learn and the need to tailor instructional approaches to bring about more effective learning outcomes. The staff at Crescent have been actively developing software, interactive content, and games for teaching and learning. These include tablet PC applications such as Fun with Construction, Virtual Classroom, and Mindbook. The rich teaching and learning repository is made accessible through the Microsoft Learning Gateway to promote sharing and development of resources. The school believes that every teacher can be a reflective practitioner and researcher to better ascertain the effectiveness of their strategies and discover effective pedagogies in the classroom. All teachers at Crescent have been trained in the basics of action research methodology, learning styles, literature review, and data analysis. Parents are very much part of the virtual community of practices at Crescent Girls School. In addition to the student and teacher portals, the Microsoft Learning Gateway has a special portal for parents. Through the portal, parents can share their child's learning experiences by communicating with the teachers, accessing the learning resources, and even receiving parenting tips on raising teenagers. This has engendered a close-knitted community at Crescent, where the school and parents play an active role in nurturing the whole child.
From the day my daughter saw the presentation, she is really excited about this project. As a parent, I just can't wait to see this project being implemented. I want it to be implemented as soon as possible. That gives my daughter better exposure, longer exposure to the technology, and at an earlier age. Probably by Sec 4 she would be able to do all her projects using tablet PC, and that would be great.
Okay, hope you have a better idea of what this M-Learning is about at Crescent Girls. In fact, this initiative, it is an opt-in program. In other words, parents actually they have to purchase the tablet PC before they come on board. And we are very happy to say that we are already in the 6th year of our implementation, and every year we have more than 95% of the take-up rate. Okay, at this point, I just want to stress again that the CGS is really not a technology school. All right, but we do harness technology pervasively to enhance learning experiences for the students. In fact, we continuously relooked and modify our curriculum to prepare our students for the future. And one of the latest initiatives is the introduction of integrated curriculum. We want to see students seeing the connectivity across subjects as well as topics rather than things in silo. Right, so let me again show you a very short video clips to offer you more insights.
In Future School at Crescent, we continuously explore and find different innovative ways to enhance teaching and learning. This year, we launched the integrated curriculum with all the Sec 1 students. Integrated curriculum is a philosophy of teaching in which content is drawn from several subject areas to focus on a particular topic or theme. It is inquiry-based, understanding-driven, and makes link to real learning. For 5 weeks, all the Sec 1 students went through mathematics, science, and geography lessons, focusing on the theme of understanding nature through social responsibility. The lesson schedule is planned such that there is continuity between what they learn in the different subjects. This allows them to make connections between the different subject areas and ultimately gain a deeper understanding of environmental issues. Now, let's take a look at how the lesson flows. This Sec 1 class is collecting data on the different temperatures at different locations after school under the guidance of Mr. Xiao, a senior geography teacher. They have hands-on practice on how to conduct actual field data. The next lesson is with Miss June Magata, a mathematics teacher, as she instructs them how to make sense of the data collected using statistical diagrams and graphs. Following that, they attend a lesson with Mr. Desmond Keng in the science laboratory. Here, they conduct experiments which allow them to apply physics laws regarding temperature changes. They investigate how bimetallic strips bend as a result of temperature changes. During the next few weeks after the lesson, the IC team used several ways to assess the benefits of the integrated curriculum, such as through online surveys, student performance tasks, student reflections, and lesson observations. We had integrated curriculum the past few weeks and it was very fun. We draw graphs on the tablet PC and found out that adaptations and the importance of rainforests. I found out that maths, science, and geography are all linked together and it is related to the real world.
Alright, apart from curriculum, in terms of pedagogy, there's a gradual shift from what we call a teacher-centered type of teaching towards student-centered learning. Of course, just because of the time limitation, let me just quickly show you some examples. For example, in the area of science, right, the focus is really on inquiry-based learning as well as experiential learning. Right, so something very commonly used in CGS, the digital textbooks. In fact, with digital textbooks, there are a lot of interactive activities, right, IDM materials inside, right, which they use it inside and outside the classrooms. Students are frequently assigned authentic tasks, which requires the collection and analysis of data, right, using their tablet PCs as well as their data loggers. Students are actually given a lot of opportunities to play with both physical as well as virtual, what we call manipulatives, to learn science concepts like, in this case, light, topic on light. Learning of law of equilibrium in physics is not boring anymore, because basically we require them to go outside the classroom, form groups, they collaborate and they conduct the tasks using the physical seesaws, what you see over there, as well as their tablet PCs. In English, instead of, for example, a traditional oral assessment, like one teacher to one student, now students actually record and submit their audio clips online for assessment by their teachers. Right, with the marking rubrics already inbuilt into this ICAS system, developed by the school, students will be able to receive personal feedback on their strengths, weaknesses, as well as their scores. Drama comes alive when students not only act on the stage, but with the chroma key as a background, changing all the different scenes, as well as videotaping the entire drama and putting it online for people to view and to critique. It actually opens up another dimension of interactivity. So how about assessment? How has assessment changed with the introduction of technology? So again, we are shifting from usual summative, more on the drill and practice, towards a formative. So one of the example will be our project work. In fact, actually I wanted to show you the website, but I think I've not set the wireless over here. But basically, feel free to go to a Crescent website. There are a lot of all these project work websites around for you to take a look. In fact, the school adopts this Bloom's digital taxonomy. So basically from here itself, we'll be able to understand and to get students to create learning artifacts, which shows them different levels of understanding. Of course, to really maximize the potential of having this digital, so-called tablet PC itself, we have a wide range of digital contents, ranging from this is a science portal, to a maths portal, to even like the digital Straits Times Online. So all these are really seamlessly infused into the lessons itself. We have our own learning management system as well, both for teachers, for students, and even for parents as well. Okay. For those who are familiar with tablet PC, one of the key features is really the inking. So during that time, we even collaborate with local partners to develop this type of digital inking applications, like Fun with Construction, MyBook, and so on and so forth. In fact, all these are already available commercially. Okay. We're always in a constant lookout, like just now what the previous presenter has shared with regards to this Second Life. Alright, yes, we have our own iCast developed in-house, and we have this iMedia. iMedia is our latest one, which is like a combination of YouTube, Flickr, Facebook. Alright, so students are very excited about this portal itself. Okay. Apart from all those I've mentioned, we have also integrated technology within our learning spaces. Alright, to create this type of futuristic learning spaces. So let me just again show you a very simple video clip.
Interactive and digital media, in short IDM, is identified to be one of the three key pillars which will propel Singapore into the next phase of development. The school has put in new facilities to create a vibrant and authentic environment in which to learn, to experiment, or to simply have fun. The Communicative Arts Room has been very popular with students perfecting their AEIOUs in speaking and vocal performances. Now, new technology in the form of chroma keys enables drama students to act in Crescent but be in space. Let's take a look at a 3D studio now. This is a professional 3D studio with top-end software that allows Crescent girls to take specialized 3D animation lessons. The lab design facilitates individual creativity and group sharing. Students are groomed to become future 3D animators who are highly sought after in the 3D animation, film and gaming industry. The video production lab is equipped with scripting boards, editing software at their workstations, modeled after professional video outfits. This lab is frequently used by students from AVA, going through a structured 3-year video production course. All students have the opportunity to gain expertise in coming up with scripts and turning their story ideas into films. Media Arts Lab. At this professionally equipped lab, we can create amazing art and music using IT. Some of the available equipment include Wacom tablets and music editing software, which O-level students from Crescent and other schools will especially enjoy using. iWay Learning Space at the canteen will allow students to indulge in a bout of vigorous boxing, tennis, yoga, as well as other educational and interactive games without the physical equipment, in the sun or in the rain. WeFit empowers students to track and improve their fitness independently. The future can only be more exciting as we step forth to harness technology to transform learning.
In fact, all this would not have been possible without the proper students' ICT development framework. We adopt this three-tier framework. For all lower sec students, they will be going through a very intensive 2-year ICT course. We call it the LSAT program. In fact, they'll be learning core IT skills like digital editing, animation, web page design, and video production. So that by the time they go to Sec 3, or whatever projects the teachers wants them to do, they are already equipped with the skills. For those who are very, very passionate about IT, they can choose to go for one of these IT-related CCAs, right? And from then they'll be able to specialize even more in their preferred area. Okay, let me just quickly show you some of our students' work. This is a collaborative project with Jamiya's Children's Home, where our students provide online tutoring with the primary school kids who are staying in the home. This one is a collaboration with the National Cancer Center, where our students create a website to educate the youth about cancer in Singapore. These are some of their manga artwork, especially with tablet they can draw. You can see the details in this picture itself. Some of them are even so-called employed by companies like Fujitsu to draw for them the posters. Although there are many contributing factors towards academic excellence of our pioneer batch of M-Learning girls, we are confident to say that technology actually do play an important role. In fact, our pioneer batch of M-Learning girls, they just graduated last year, so the results were out. So yeah, they set new records. Okay, I will just conclude this session by showing you this video clip on how we envision technology will play an even bigger role in our future. Alright, so this one is about something about our so-called future school plans. Every future school will have so-called their key focus. Ours is really on personalized learning.
Virtual Global Learning Faculty provides a rich and intuitive learning dashboard, serving as a personalized gateway to students' learning, real-time classroom delivery, collaboration and management system, enhanced communication and collaboration across boundaries. ICLS combines different learning resources to support an integrated curriculum, personalized learning pathways and competencies, differentiated instruction and assessments. ICLS provides a holistic and integrated learning experience. Interactive content and teaching resources, multi-user formative assessment, and a gaming platform bring knowledge construction to a higher level. Highly interactive and media-rich content with 2D and 3D animations, simulations, assessments, downloadable audio, interactive concept maps make learning exciting. Learner-centric essay marking and adaptive testing bring formative and summative assessments online. These online tools support independent learning in writing, reading, and comprehension. An immersive environment for fun and engaging learning, representing learning objects using VR, 3D modeling techniques. Students will appreciate concepts that are difficult to illustrate in a real-world environment. Armed with mobile learning devices that incorporate interactive and digital media with sights, sounds, and textures of the physical landscape. Students will experience an authentic and engaging learning experience in the real world.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.